The Hypixel team treated us to the cutest puppy love picture of all time. Hey, it's Tarn Kiwi, and welcome back to another episode of Hytale News. In today's video, we're going to be throwing out some ideas and covering some questions the community has about our future beloved pets. Assuming for the moment that not all mounts make the best pets, we're going to narrow our scope for these questions to felines and canines. Now, there are some things we know already. As it stands, we've seen two dogs in the trailer with slightly different skins, but ultimately the same breed and red scarf. One sitting obediently by its owner in the community server and the other lazing about the farm. The cat also appears once in the farmhouse grooming itself. So this tells us there are definitely pets, and that they are capable of jumping up a block somewhere of their own accord to relax. We can also make out that dogs seem to have a greeting animation, and cats have an idle animation, which add more life to the character. We know the rabbit and the fox ran straight past the dog while it remained oblivious, and that in the courtyard, there's definitely some close range obedience being displayed, or perhaps the dog is just more interested because there was food around. And finally, we've seen glimpses in screenshots of at least two types of wolves, domesticated by enemy mobs, and saber-toothed tigers. So, the first question on everyone's mind was, how many breeds are there? Can I customize skins and pet accessories including collars and scarves? Can I build my own skin for a breed? We don't know the answer to any of these questions, but an educated guess would tell us that Hytale's passion for customization would point us to this being possible. If not at the base game level, then definitely achievable with modding. Unfortunately, however, the dogs in the Valentine's promotion appear to be the same domestic breed we've seen before with different colorings. So, no news on how many other breeds they could be waiting to surprise us with. The next question is then breeding. Will crossbreeding species be possible between wild creatures and tamed ones? Will both cats and dogs have one offspring for each mate or a litter of 7 to 8? What kind of conditions are required for this to happen, including the main one normally being food? And finally, how are the offspring breeds determined? By chance or by rarity? How many stages of growth are there and how can we accelerate it? Can pets die of old age? All very serious questions we would love to know. Question number 3 is, how are pets capable of behaving? We can tell from screenshots that some breeds of wolf are definitely capable of attacking threats to their owners. But can cats do the same? And are there levels of experience your pet can gain from each kill to make them better fighters? Are they intelligent and or agile enough to take mining or on difficult hikes? Can they develop favorite spots around the house? As we saw, the dog on the log seemed quite content being at least 10 blocks away from its owner, so are dogs able to identify a home turf and defend it from a border? Just, not from foxes, obviously, but at least it won't bring home dead rabbits either. Which leads us to the next question. What other kinds of skills do pets have? Do they have the ability to spot enemies on the horizon and stay by our side until a player decides to attack? Just imagine if your pet could track certain mobs by their scent, or use the same skill to find certain items or other unique prefabs. Alternatively, maybe you could train your pet to fetch certain things like armor or fruit from the farm. Cats that could fish from nearby pond or jetty. This would make pets a lot more useful, and if not in-game, then something modders could definitely consider. And finally, where will their loyalty lie? Can pets obey more than one individual? Or even be captured and utilized by another team? Can they remain civil with pet cats or play with other dogs? Will they sleep in groups as seen in the Valentine's screenshot to find warmth? Or will there be pet beds we can make them sleep in? A feature that certainly wouldn't go amiss in adventure mode is having pets that are able to obey a whole team or faction of 4 to 5 friends, and defend each one on errands away from the home base. And perhaps the only thing more heartbreaking than accidentally killing your own dog could be having your dog attack you to death after it's been bewitched by some method of magic. Oof, that would suck. Thanks for tuning in to hear our community questions for pets in Hytale. Comment below to have a say on your thoughts on pets, utility, or liability. As always, leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed our Hytale news coverage. And don't forget to check out our Discord server, which is consistently active and full of Hytale discussions, fan theories, and the latest Hytale memes. Updates on our up-and-coming server, and last but not least, thousands of potential friends and teammates. See you in the next video.